Alright, boys, girls, and everything in between, we're going to be playing ourselves some Starcraft Original today. Like, literally the only thing I've ever done on this channel. That's cool. Let's do this. I'm not drinking, you're drinking. Anyway, so, we're back where we left off. One thing that's really annoying about like original StarCraft or things like that is that they don't have the scroll function easily accessible. Like I'm doing this with the arrow keys. That's fine. I wish the WASD did that, but it does not. That's cool. It's whatever. But anyway, so where we left off, we were about to launch our full-scale offensive over here. So I want Edmund Duke to be repaired. I want the tank crews in position. Move up, move up. Red platoon, white platoon, and blue platoon. Let's see. Could I actually have like a full company? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's first platoon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second platoon. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we don't even have a. Oh, no. We have a full third platoon, but we need technically 2 more tanks to be the executive officer and the commanding officer of the company. And that would actually be a full tank company by proper, like, modern-day military standards. Back in World War II, platoons were made up of 5 tanks. Nowadays, they're made up of 4. Just random tidbit for you. And this is, of course, by the American standards, because, you know, we won, so that's cool. No, World War II is fascinating. I actually love studying the Red Army, in particular, from World War II. Say what you want about the Soviet Union, but the Red Army in 1945 was the most powerful military force on Earth. Just by an enormous margin. It's kind of ridiculous. At the end of the war, at the end of World War II, 1945, between the Americans, the British, the French, the Free Poles, the turned Italians, things like that, between all of those armies, they had 1/3 of the divisions in Europe as the Red Army alone did. That just tells you why trying to start a war with the Soviet Union at that point would not have worked out for anyone. Alright, boys. We got 3 tank platoons moving up. We're going to keep this guy in the rear. I want tanks. I want aircraft. Oh, the enemy launched their attack. Crap, they launched the attack at the same time. Advance, advance. Move. Alright, we got a couple tanks damaged, that's okay. That's okay, nobody's dead yet. Did we lose any planes? We did not lose any planes. Alright. Crap. I did not mean to do that, I did not mean to do that. Come back here, come back here. Stop! Stop advancing! Stop it! Oh my hell! Stop! 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 Alright. Now that we've got that sorted out with a bunch of idiots trying to advance. So one thing that bugs me about this game is that if one of your troops is engaged by the enemy within a certain radius of other troops, they automatically advance and start attacking. Not what I want to have happen right now. And as a result, I lost 2 of my frickin' aircraft. Alright, that's fine. Move up. My guys are actually still surviving. Like, kind of uncomfortably well. Like, these infantry are not taking casualties. It's kind of mind-boggling. We have run out of resources, but just in time, we're taking theirs. Move up. Okay, let's go and rip this base right out from its roots. Okay, so apparently the infantry are taking the day. Tanks! Cheese and rice, tanks. What are you doing? That's an enemy. I was like, who are you? Alright, get our stupid frickin' flyboys. They've not just in Starcraft, but I've never had the best opinion of pilots. I was a tank crewman. I don't think much of pilots. But anyway, I never found planes as interesting. I don't find aircraft interesting at all. Someone could be like, oh yeah, all this facts about planes. Don't give a shit. Tell me about tanks. I like tanks. I don't like planes. Planes are boring. No, I did in fact want you to build that. You, bunker, here. You, bunker, somewhere over that way. We'll get that figured out in a moment. A whale? What about a whale? He's so southern, it's not even funny. It's actually hilarious is what it is. Now this game has comedy gold if you actually pay attention to it. It's amazing. It is something to see. Build myself a turret. Let's get this area revealed again and get all these frickin' missile turrets taken out. And once we do, then that's that, isn't it? Okay, so these guys had a crap ton of resources, didn't they? So now that we've cleared out kind of this western area... Oh, I am curious. I haven't played this level in a long time. Is there anyone over here? Do they have a base? Oh, they have a starport, I guess. And we're just destroying it anyway, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. Build another bunker, say, there. Actually, these infantry, those who are wounded, will be the ones in the bunker. That's how that's working. So I like to put my guys into bunkers if they're wounded, just because it tends to make them survive longer. So let's get these wounded infantry from that initial attack in there. The rest of these troops over here. In the meantime, we'll move the barracks up here. These guys are almost out of things to do as well. You come down and kill that guy real quick, why don't you? In the meantime, let's start scouting out the next base, because there is one. That's a lot of guys that I need to deal with. They attacked the missile turret. Don't get that, really. It doesn't make much sense to me. But Lord knows, the enemy has this weird habit of doing some of the most bonkers crap. It doesn't even make sense. Okay. Is there an enemy position over this way? Do I need to... No, they can't make it through there. I am curious, however, if they've got anyone up here. Oh, go away! Okay. Get some more infantry out here. Let's build another turret. All right. You in there. All right, see that? About time. Okay, so now we have captured another section of the enemy's battle line. You know what that means. You might not know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay. We're identifying and killing targets right off the bat, man. We are not waiting for that. Get me another comsat station, if you wouldn't mind. So the algorithm that moves guys when you put down, like, an add-on building should have been applied to every building, no matter where you build it. But that's just my opinion. They came up with that later, like in Starcraft 2, that's exactly how it plays. Alright. What is the best way to assault this position? I am not sure. Where are you going? Who are you supposed to be repairing? Oh, you're repairing the bunker. How about instead you stop being useless and you do that? Go up here. The entranceway that gets you in front where you can reach the bunker. Oh my god. I forgot how bad the frickin' AI in this game is sometimes. Oh. It is immensely frustrating. Anyway, so I think that we've got our guys good, ready to be in position. Let's gather some of these guys. Actually, let's gather all of them, because gathering Vespane from a dead frickin' geyser is not going to do us much good. So let's get those guys out of there. We've defeated the enemy on that side anyway. Okay, so if we were to go up here, what would we find? What would we find? All the way up. There is a section of resources, lightly defended. Alright, alright, alright. I think we've got an idea coming along. Farting for duty. Fart on your duty. Everyone who is damaged, come over this way. That should be all of them. Alright. So, is everybody ready? Because we have finished that quick offensive, which was hilariously easy. Mostly because they had worn all their guys out on my defenses, which is fine. I'm cool with that. I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, I want a challenge. I'm the kind of person that's like, I defeated you because I did better. And honestly, the computer-generated AI in this game is not the best at times. To be honest, they do a really good job with them. And in later levels, the AI actually starts getting kind of smart. But to be honest, they never really are much of a threat. They're not. They're just not. Which is fine. As you get farther along, it does become more and more and more considerably difficult to defeat the enemy, and that's the point. But I feel that in a lot of ways the later matches are difficult simply because the enemy is in a much better position than you are. You know what I mean? It's not because they're smarter, it's because they have everything just in their favor, and you do not. That's it. That's the reason why it's difficult. Not because the AI steps up its game, necessarily. But anyway, I digress. This has been going pretty well, I think. What do you guys think? Having a good time? Having fun? Let's get these guys up here, shall we? Oh, for crying out loud. Man, they are just wasting their own people on trying to fight me. Okay. Once this gets up, I'm going to do something kind of funny. I hope it works. That guy didn't even notice until it was far too late to react. Alright, so now we can capture these resources up here. It's not going to do us all that much good, to be honest. We've got plenty of resources right now. We captured this whole area. We're okay. This has a ton of resources, more than enough to keep the war machine operating for the rest of this match. In fact, with what I have, I can beat this match. It's not that difficult. That being said, again, I like to be thorough. I like to make sure that everything is taken care of and that I take as few casualties as possible. They are launching an attack against an emplaced artillery position with ground forces. No air support to be seen. Alright, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. What was the point? What were you hoping to accomplish? You see, the AI in this game tends to operate on that idea of just attacking for the sake of attacking. And while I enjoy this game, and I always have, I love this game, it's one of my favorite games, sometimes the AI leaves a little bit to be desired. That's all. But for 1998, this game is amazing. It just is. It's by far, for its time, the best RTS that there ever was. Anyway. So I think I'm dreaming. Alright, let's just put a Yamato cannon on that guy. That was easy. Oh. We don't have an armory, do we? Ah, crap. You come down here, build advanced, armory, give me that. Are you attacking my planes while they were just flying overhead? What a bunch of pieces of shit. You don't get to shoot my planes. That's not how this works. I kill you and you die. That's it. That's how this game works. I win, you lose. But anyway. So, I don't actually know how long we've been playing. I never checked my watch when we began, which is fine. Not enough energy. Alright. How about now? Yep, okay. Cool. There we are. Now I need to get... What I really need to get is I need to get a ghost into proper position. Was there another drop ship? Ah, there you are. It's gonna be like, I thought I had another drop ship, and I thought that drop ship had the other ghost in it. And I was correct. I was not going crazy. Thank you very much. It's great to have like the named heroes in your game in each match, because they're fantastic. They have so much armor and damage. Like, I starts with 4 armor plating, 50 damage on his guns. Like, that's way better than a regular battlecruiser, plus 700 health instead of 400 that a normal battlecruiser has. Like this guy is a beast. Like, General Duke's frickin' NORAD 2 is not going down without a fight. It's just not. You gotta hit it hard and direct and very specifically, or it's just, you're just never going to kill it. And I can repair the bastard, so there's that. But anyway, the more I think about it, the more that I think that we're probably done for today. I think we captured this, we captured that. So tomorrow, or whenever I get around to it, I just make these videos because I think it's fun. But soon, I'm just going to launch an attack against here. I just have to plan out how I want to do that, and I want it to be strategic, overlapping fields of fire, artillery positions supported by infantry and air support, so on, so on, so on. And I think that once we have that, we'll be good. Alright, well, you all take frickin' care of yourselves, boys, girls, and everything between. And I will see you next time. Raptor Patton heading out. You all take care.